Hi guys, hello, it's Darling with Chakator. Happy Saturday. How are you guys? I got a headache today. Sorry. Oh, so if I seem a little off, I'm just like, my headache is right here, right in the center. I feel like I should just put my fingers right there and press really hard. Maybe that'll help. Anyways, I took Tylenol, which is all that I can take. I can't take Motrin anymore. So we're just going to do an easy project, something that I don't really have to think about, okay? I was going to do the Christmas porch sign. Let's save that for tomorrow. And I think I'll be doing that in the other room. I think I'll do that at my shipping table. We'll do the Christmas porch leaner. Yeah, that one. I have it already, but I just couldn't do it today. Gnomes I can do with my eyes closed, but just got this headache like right in the center. It might be pressure from outside, might be from the weather, who knows. Anyways, how are you guys? Happy Saturday. I hope your day's going really well. I'm cutting out kits. I have an order for someone that needs a bunch, and so I'm working on her order and just kind of sorry, trying to get the headache to go away. I do have juice in here. I'm thinking, hey, I didn't eat lunch. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's that I didn't eat lunch. I don't know. Just say hello as you come in. You will know that you're live if you see the red live button. If you don't see that, then you're on the replay, and just put hashtag replay so I know you were here. Let me see who's here, guys. And let me share this over to my VIP group really quickly. How is everybody? Happy Saturday. I have some really fun projects coming up. I don't have enough time in my day for everything. I have way too many things to do. And not enough days to do all the projects. Oh my gosh, I might just start painting things and just showing them to you, because I tell you what, I feel like I'm behind. I feel really behind on stuff. And guess what? I have a craft show coming up. So a craft show at the end of August. Hang on 2 seconds. I felt it coming on. The air conditioner is pumping air in here, and it's probably dust from the vents. I don't know. So anyways, guys, just say hello as you're coming in. Let me see who's here. And I'm hoping by the end of this, my headache's gone. So I'm waiting for the Tylenol to kick in. Hi, Tina. How are you? Hi, Deb, my sister. Thanks for sprinkling, Tina. Hi, Carol. Hi, Betty. Oh, thank you. I just got a nagging headache. I don't like that. I don't get them too often. Am I going to do the monthly seasonal? Yes, I am. Why don't we do that tomorrow? I know. Things are just, there's not enough days, like I said. And I need to get this to stop. Okay. All right. Hi, Karen. How are you? Thanks, Tina. We're going to work through this. It will be fine. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Tammy. Thank you, Julie. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Luann. I need some person comfort. Lost a close friend last night due to leukemia. I am so sorry, Cheryl. Oh my goodness. That is so hard. And people say all the time, oh, you just have leukemia. It's so treatable. You know what? It isn't always. It isn't always. And sometimes it's not even the leukemia that kills people. It's the treatment. So I am so sorry. Yes, we will say prayers for you and for her family. That is really hard. It's just a tough thing to go through. I saw that all the time with my pediatric cancer patients that I used to help. You know, they would say, oh, you just have leukemia. It's so treatable. Not always. Sometimes the treatment is what actually kills them. It's really hard on them. It's poison for them, but they want to kill the cancer, but yeah, it's really hard on their bodies. And sometimes it comes back again and again. So I'm sorry about that. That's really tough. That's really hard. Gosh. Okay, let's get started on this project. I'm sorry, I'm going to cough again. I can feel it coming. You ever just like... I just need to cough really hard to get it out. It's like just this tickle in my throat. Okay, here's our cute little gnomies. So we have a witch gnome and we have a vampire gnome. And you know me and gnomes. I love my gnomies. So we're gonna do more gnomes. And these sell for me really well at the craft shows. I sell the heck out of gnomes. I have one lady that she's older and she comes in and she buys a gnome every single craft show. Her daughter brings her, she's in a wheelchair now, and she always loves to come and buy gnomes. So I have my craft show at the end of the month. So I'm gonna have lots of gnomes there. Hi Terry, how are you? Hi Denise, happy Saturday. Hi Karen Ramonko. I hope you're doing better. Gosh, you went through a lot with your little procedure that you just had. It is always hard. It's always hard. You know what? Getting old is difficult, but the alternative, guys, we don't want that, right? We'll go through all the tests. We'll do all the things. Okay, let me bring up my board. And so guess what, guys? I have some exciting news, and sometimes I just need to be pushed to do things. So I've had a storage unit for a while because I have too much stuff, and so hubby kept saying we need to just get the shed done outside, because on the side of the house where his boat used to be, or I'm sorry, where our old trailer used to be, which doesn't fit there anymore, and he sold the boat, so that's not in the front. Our new trailer's in the front. So we have behind the gate this great big area, and he said I could put another shed there, which that's great. So put another shed instead of having the storage unit. And so I've been kind of working towards that slowly. Guess what? I got a letter in the mail from my storage unit management that they're raising the rent again. And I'm like, no. It's going to be over $500. And I'm like, that's a car payment. So we are not doing that. So he pushed me today and he said, let's just get this ordered. He said, let's look online. So we looked online. I'm going to just start sorting. Let me go a little bit smaller so that you can see everything, and I'll just keep talking. So he said, let's go online and let's look and see what storage or what shed we can do. We like the Tough Sheds because they always work really well. So we went on Tough Shed and we just built our own. And then he called them and he said, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to get the deposit made. And guess what? It's on order. It's on order already. So it should actually be here on Friday. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, I'm just going to keep sorting. Let's keep sorting. Okay, and then, so we had hands and nose, and then the boo, and then the spider. Those are going to be black. Let's see. This part is the hat band. Let's do purple on that. And we're going to do orange for our pumpkins. Beard's going to be gray. So beard and mustache are going to be gray. And then the top part up here, we're going to use our bright green, our sour apple. So I'm really excited about that. You're going to have to place another order. I know, aren't these so cute? These are just so cute. I love them. Cheryl says, thank you, everyone. She was been battling it for the last year and finally her body gave up. It's so hard. I am so sorry. The treatment is terrible. It really is. What they have to go through, it's so much. There's a point where their body just says no more. So I'm so sorry, but it's really terrible. It's got to be really hard for her family. I hate it when that happens. Okay, let me move all this stuff. Let me just pick up this one. So this is the witchy poo. The words are going to be orange. Let's put those up by our pumpkins. You may not be able to see them. My big old head's right there. So bad that he didn't go. Oh gosh, yeah. But you know what? She knows that you care. It's really hard. It's hard to do everything. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about people that I've lost, and my friend that passed so quickly. It's like sometimes you just don't even get the chance, because before you know it, it's just gone. They're just gone. So don't beat yourself up over that. She knows that you love her and care about her. All right, so hands and nose, those are all going to be the flesh color. And then yellow for the buckle. And there's little candy corns on here. The cauldron is going to be black. Okay, so the candy corns, we'll paint them white to start with, and then we'll do the details. Okay, but the buckle is yellow. So let's put the buckle right there. The buckle is on her hat, and we have some spacers. These are spacers, guys. So if they have an X on them, you don't paint them. Oh, Kara says your building was sold to a company out of Toronto. Oh, that's interesting. Does that mean that you're going to have to move, or what does that mean for you? Okay, I'm going to put the shoe things right here. My mortgage was just sold, so that doesn't mean I'm going to have to move, but that means that, hey, now I have to pay somebody else, which, you know, it's so weird when they do that. Okay, her hair's going to be gray, which is hair, it could be another color. Her body's going to be purple, okay, and then her hat band is, what color's her hat band? Let's do it black. Let's do it black. Okay, so down here with black, and then this part is going to be purple. This is, oh, that was the brim. This is the hat band. Okay, where do I have my purple at? Oh, her outfit's purple, and then her hat is orange. Okay, I'm going to have to look back at my little cheat sheet here. Oh, I can feel my headache starting to go away. The Tylenol is starting to work. So, hi, Shelly. How are you? Let me see who hopped on. Hi, Carol. If I missed somebody. Hi, Kimberly. All right, guys. If you have questions, let me know. It looks like I need to go a little bit smaller on my board so that you can see everything. Okay, let's start painting. All right. For the most part, we can just pour our paint right onto it and then spread it. But if I need a palette dish, I have a palette dish. And then I just use the sponges. Oh, and here's the little stands. So we need one on each. And we usually do them in black. I'm just going to put them in the corner. You won't see them. So I have so many fun things coming. I just need to clone myself. I don't have enough time for everything. But I have lots and lots of fun stuff coming. So I'm really excited about it. Okay, let's do the top part. I'm going to do the little stands. So this is the stand that makes them stand up. The little base part, I'm going to do that. It's up under where my head is. Oh, kind of right there. I point towards it. Right here. So let's do this, and then we're just going to start at the top and go down and paint as we go. I love the gnomes. And anything Halloween-y too. I love, oops, did you just see that? I think I need to throw this one away. My little brush, I think it's probably seen its day. Let's see if we can push it back in there. That's funny. It just popped right out. There we go. It just popped right out of there. Okay, let me get a paper towel. I'll set it over here. Put all of my brushes on a paper towel. So what else is going on? Anybody? Anything? Oh my goodness. My puppies, they're just crazy as ever. Okay, so orange. The orange is spiced pumpkin. Okay, what else is orange? Part of the hat is orange. The words are orange. The pumpkins are orange. And then, let's see, this hat. Okay, so, and I'm going to throw that one away. It had some hard stuff on it. Sometimes the brushes are just, you know, you can't save them. Sometimes it is just time to toss them. So my sister Doris, she made it up to Idaho yesterday. She drove straight through, oh my goodness, straight through from Visalia up to Idaho. And I didn't know she actually was going to be there a week. I thought she was just going to turn around and come back. She's going to grab our mom's dresser. She's going to bring that back to her house, but she is going to be able to stay for a few days. She's going to be coming back like midweek, but she was able to spend some time with my dad today, which was nice. Let's see. Let me read this. Can't wait to get your cabinets done. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Tina, I can't wait to see more. You showed me some and I love it. I love the color. Tina is painting her kitchen cabinets and they are turning out really nice. Karen says, if you're not sure about the building, rumors other buildings being told renovations might take place, so you have to move for a few. Oh gosh, that is always hard. Yeah, and they do raise the rent, don't they? Oh my goodness, they better not. I have to come up there and have to get after somebody. Stubby is actually doing well. He is, I think he was just really hot. I really think that he was just overheated. That's my opinion. Okay, so the purple I'm going to use is lavender. Our witch, her outfit's going to be lavender. Oh, this isn't the witch. This is Dracula. His outfit and like the cape is lavender color, and then her outfit is lavender, and then the hat band. So, and it is, yeah, lavender is the color. So, Luann says, nothing going on there, just kind of taking it easy. How are you feeling, Luann? You had kind of a scare, and then it turned out to be vertigo. Vertigo is terrible. I had that before. It is not fun. I had that when I lived in Albuquerque. Well, I lived in Rio Rancho, but I worked in Albuquerque. And I had it from going up and down the elevator. Sorry. I can't paint and talk at the same time today. Let's see. Meg. Oh, hi Meg. Happy Saturday. We are painting our cute little Halloween gnomes, which we have a Dracula and a witch. Okay, I better check and see. What color is the top supposed to be? Guess what? Oh, it's okay because this is our Dracula hat, and this is our witch hat. We're good. Okay, so I really don't have to paint the top part. I can just stop right there. Okay, yeah, my head's just hurting a little bit. So guys, if I'm a little off, it's just that. I know you're used to me being a little dingy, but I think it's worse today. I think it is worse. Okay, what else is purple? Nothing else is purple. Okay. All right. So let's start over on this side. And this is going to be, well, you know what? That's like a dark purple. Okay. So, because the spider's black. Let me see if I have a darker purple up here. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I don't. You know what? Let's just do black. It's gonna be okay. We'll just do black, or we could do grayish black on that hat band. Let's kind of mix our color. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Let's add some black in with some purple. We can do that. Debbie worked in the yard this morning, 3D printing and pouring resin. Ooh, I can't wait to see. Oh my gosh. Karen says, come and get you. I'll come and get you. You come and stay with me. Hi, Karen Ross. Oh, and you know what, Denise, you just said that. I was just thinking the same thing. A little bit of black with some purple. That's so funny. A little bit of black with some purple. I'm not going to do a lot. I just need to do the hat band. I just want it to be a different color than, a little more purple. There's not very much in there. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, here we go. I think this will work. It just needs to be different than, oh yeah, I think it'll work. I think it'll be okay. Maybe I'll add a little more purple in there. Yeah, it's a little blackish. Let's add a little bit of purple in there. Okay. You know, I'm kind of jealous that my sister might get to go to Yellowstone. That's one of my favorite places. How many of you guys have been to Yellowstone? I'm just going to kind of blend it right there. I used to love taking a drive. We would take a Sunday drive and go up to Yellowstone. It was that close. Okay, I think that's going to be good. It's kind of a dark purple. I'm going to leave it. It's going to be different than our black, so I'm going to be fine with that. Okay, let's do gray for the beard and for her hair. So I want to make sure that I'm not doing the top. The top part is going to be green. Maybe we should do that first so that I don't get carried away. Sour apple. I'll mix a little, or sour apple. Oh, that would have been great too. I could have done sour apple on there. We're going to do sour apple right here. And, oh, you know what? Her nose is green. You guys. And inside of this part. Okay, so her nose is green. Is her nose the big one? Her nose is the Yeah, her nose is this one. Her nose is green. And her hands are just flesh color. Okay. Sorry. I had to stop and look at that. I love Yellowstone so much. I actually lived up there. I think you guys know that. The day after I graduated from high school, I moved up to West Yellowstone, Montana for the summer, and I loved it there. I could live there. I could have lived there forever. Okay, and then right inside of the cauldron. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this one goes on top, so that would be there. Okay, so right inside of the cauldron is green. So we're just going to do a little bit of green right there. Okay. All right, you've never been there. Oh, Karen, you've been through there in a big truck. That would be interesting. Well, you would get a good view up high, right? If you're up high, you would get a great view. But being in there in a big truck, I can't even imagine. There's some really tight turns. Oh my goodness. So one of the things that I really loved about Yellowstone was it's just so peaceful when there's not a lot of people. Okay, I've been there in the early spring before the tourists, and it's so nice. It's so nice. Now, during the summer, when there's a bazillion people there, it can get a little crazy. So if you're ever going to go up there, okay, I'm going to paint this all gray, and we'll go back and we'll do the teeth are going to be white. If you're going to go there, go early in the morning. Try to get in there first thing before everybody gets there, because people sleep in on vacation, and then they get there and it's really crazy. It's so busy. So if you ever go, just make sure that you're up early and get in there. Jackson is one of my favorites too. I love driving over to Jackson and just walking around the shops. That's always a fun treat. And then there's a little place there. Janine would know the little corner, and Kirsten, the little corner store that has the square ice creams. That place. Back when I could have it. So, hi Nancy, how are you? Thanks for sprinkling, Maria. Hi Lori. Let me see if I missed anything. Luann, doing a bit better every day. Apparently this is different from the regular vertigo. Oh, okay. Literally see that. Oh gosh, that is not fun. I am so sorry. Oh, you thought you might be dying. That's so sad. Kimberly says, Yellowstone is beautiful. Did find myself 5 feet away from a buffalo with nothing. Yeah, that's very scary. That can be scary. Jackson Hole is really neat. I love Jackson. There's a lot of really cute little shops there. Okay, this is warm beige. So warm beige is my color for my hands and my nose. Did I tell you sour apple was my green? Lavender was my purple. Spiced pumpkin was my orange. And I have black, and then we mixed our color for the hat band. we mixed the lavender with black. Okay. Let's see. Boo is Boo and the spider. This is all black down here. These are all black, and I do white here because I'm going to do the candy corns, and yellow for that. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I think, and I can feel my headache going away. So thank you guys for bearing with me. So we will do our other projects. We do have to do our monthly kit, which I haven't done yet, and it's almost the end of the month, and I'm sorry. Life just gets so darn busy. Oh my goodness. It just does. And then I have all these projects that are just so fun to do. So, okay, yellow for this. I'm going to pour just a little bit in here because I don't need very much, but I'll need some for the candy corn. Okay, so yellow is cadmium yellow. Okay, so we get another brush out of here. Great view. Let's see. Talking about tight turns, you did Hoover Dam at night before they closed it to big trucks. First time, met a truck coming up as you're going down. Both had to back up. Oh my goodness, rock cut your side. Oh, that's so scary. Yeah, there are some tight turns. I think the scariest road I've been on is the Road to the Sun. What is that one? The Highway to the Sun? Karen knows what it is. Highway to the Sun, is that what it's called? Highway to the, I think that's what it is. That was probably the scariest one. My mom wanted to get out and walk. She wanted to get out and just walk, and I'm like, no. I was a teenager. Highway to the sun. Highway to the sky. It's going up to Alberta. Something like that. Yeah. Someone tell me what it is. One of you guys knows what it is. Karen says, especially with a 53-foot truck. Oh my goodness. Yes. At least you weren't hauling a double or a triple, right? Are doubles and triples illegal in Canada? A lot of states here can only just tow one trailer, but there are some states where they can tow 2 or 3 trailers. Not here, not California. I don't think. I haven't seen them do it here, but there are many places that you can tow more than one. Okay, so this is just black. We'll do down here. All right. I'm trying not to have to get out my small little brushes. Okay, and then we have the top of the cauldron. This is, oh, you know what? We should do this the same purplish, maybe. Yep, we need to do this hat band, the same purple black that we did the other one. We'll do that. Okay, so let me just get this done. And then I gotta find the brush that I used. Nobody knows what that road is. Highway to the Sun. Highway to the Sun? Is that what it is? Anyways, we were in high school. I was in high school, and my dad let me drive. My dad let me drive in Canada, and I didn't even have my license. It was pretty crazy because I didn't know how kilometers were different. I had no idea that kilometers were different than miles per hour. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I have it up there. I should have just, okay, a little bit of black with my purple. Just a little bit of black, Darlene. There we go. I think that will be fine. 2 trailers, sometimes 3. Wow. And Deb says 3 trailers in Oregon. Yeah, I knew some of the states that you can tow more than one. That is crazy. Oh my goodness. That is too much. That's too much. Okay, I'm trying to make this work. I didn't get a lot, but I think it's gonna work. Okay, so the things that I need to do the ones that have stripes. I need to fix those. I need to do the top of my pumpkins. I need to do the teeth, stripes here, and then my candy corn. So let's do this. Let's put a second coat of white on the candy corns because they're kind of see-through. White almost always needs a second coat, guys. Almost always. Okay, and then let me dry it. We'll dry everything, and we'll do all our detail work. Going to the sun road. Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. Hi, Linda. How are you? I know somebody will pop on later on the replay and it's going to tell me what it is. I know that they will. All right, let's get everything dry. It's actually drying pretty quickly. Let me stand up because I think my purple needs a second coat. My purple up there needs a second coat. It does. It does. Is it true you can't pump your own gas in Oregon? It used to be that way. Is it still that way? Deb, can you pump your own gas in Oregon now? I remember going there and we would pull up and pop out and pump it, and oh, they had a fit. I don't understand that, but I guess it would be nice in a way, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, let me, I need a second coat on this. It is not all the way solid. So let me do that. Let me stand up, take a look at everything. Sometimes you just have to get a different view, like on everything in life sometimes, right? All right. I think that's good there. Headache today. Me too. Oh gosh, that was what at the very beginning. I have a headache and it is starting to ease up. It must be the weather. Maybe it is the weather. Okay, let's try this. Dry, dry, dry. And then we'll do our detail work. Everything else looks really good. I'm fine with all my other colors. So these are pretty easy. There's not too many pieces. There goes that cough again. Let me just drink some more of my juice. Been a lot of places with different names. Oh, I bet. All right. My juice is all gone. I had raspberry lemonade from 7-Eleven. And I can actually have it because it doesn't have corn in it. All right, let's see what we need to do. We need to do the stems on our pumpkins. Let's push everything up that we don't need to work on. Let's do this. We need to do teeth on Dracula's mustache. Needs his teeth. These need to have stripies. What else do I need to do? Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, candy corns. Okay, so let's do the candy corn first because we have to do orange and then we have to do yellow at the bottom. Okay, so we need our orange. Next week's stations can have an area of self-serve. Oh, nice. These are, they accept in very small. Oh, okay, in very small. Karen says, yesterday was 105 with humidity. Oh, wow. Today, rain. Oh, I bet it makes it really hot when it's or humid. I bet it's really humid with the rain. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna do my little candy corns. Let's see, do I want that brush? Maybe use a little bit bigger here. Okay, so I'm gonna do the orange first, and then we'll do yellow at the bottom. It is scored, so you can see where it goes, okay? So it makes it really easy. You know exactly where to go. The hands are going to be covering part of this, and the cauldron is going to be covering the other part of it. Okay, so you're only doing part of this. See how I'll show you in a second. Can't see, can you? Okay, so I'm doing my first stripe. I'm doing my orange. Okay, it's scored. So the center is going to have the cauldron, and then the hands are going to be on the other side. So on this piece, you're only painting the little candy corns. And we'll dry this, and then we can do our bottom stripe, which is yellow. If you need to turn it upside down to go right along that line and make it easier, just do that. A lot of times I just turn my project upside down because that's a better angle for me. So you do what you got to do. Let's just set it there for a second. We'll keep painting everything else. Okay, so on this one, okay, so we need our brown on here, we need white on here, this one we need black stripes, this one we need black stripes. Okay, perfect. I know what I need to do. It's always good to know what you need to do. I need to grab another brush. Does it cost more to fill service? Oh, yes, but in a week they will change. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It just says no. Oh, okay, so I'm not sure what the answer was. The answer is no. Okay. The answer is no, it doesn't cost more. Okay, here's black. Let's do our black for our stripes. And you love someone. Yes, exactly. If it's rainy or it is, okay, let's see. Sorry. I need to check and make sure I'm doing this right. Top part is orange. Next one's black. Okay, so black is right here, and then the bottom's black. Okay, yeah, I guess it would be kind of nice to have somebody pump it, but there's times when you're just in a hurry and you're like, okay, I just want to get gas and get out of here, and you have to wait for an attendant to come do it. So I don't know. I just like pumping mine just to get it done with. So I had never ever heard of not being able to pump your own gas until we went up to visit my stepdaughter in Oregon. She lived in St. Helens, and it was so funny. I just thought it was funny. I'm going to keep coughing. It's got to be the air conditioner. So it's going full blast. It's pretty hot here today. Okay, so there's my stripes on my hat. Okay, so we'll put that up there. And I'm going to get something to drink again after this. Okay, more stripes. So more stripes on this. This is the vampire. Okay. Yeah, I hate that when I start coughing. You know, it's kind of like when you're on the phone and you start coughing and you're like, oh great, oh great. Or you're on the phone and the dogs start barking. That always happens to me, I tell ya. So, almost done with these. I have some other really fun Halloween things coming up. I have just some straight fall stuff, some signs. I have more Christmas, of course, because we can't ever get enough Christmas, right? For me, I can paint Christmas year round. It doesn't matter if it's like blazing hot outside. Just give me some gingerbreads and I'm happy. So we have some gingerbreads coming up. We have Santas, a lot of stuff. Okay, next is which one? Let's do the teeth. Okay, so we need white. We need a little bit of white. We are going to speckle this when we're done. We'll speckle it. It'll be so cute. I used to pump grandma's gas and she would get green stamps. Oh yes, yes. That's been so long. Most places in Canada are self-serve. New Jersey is that way too. Oh really? That's interesting. I haven't kept a lot because it keeps people. Oh yeah. No, I understand that. I totally understand that. Denise said it's against the law to pump your own gas in New Jersey. Wow, that's crazy. Denise said it was in the 90s here today. Had a storm. This afternoon, snow. You had snow? You had snow. Is that a typo? Did you actually have snow today? Tell me if you had snow. That might be a typo. I don't know. I mean, I've seen it snow in the middle of the summer. It melted as it came down, but I have seen it snow up in Big Bear at my cabin. We were eating at a restaurant and it started to snow. But as it hit the ground, it melted, and that was like in July. Yeah. A typo, thank you. But you know what? It really could be. It really could be snow. Okay, so let's do the top of these, and then we'll go back and we'll do our candy corn. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Your daughter is visiting her boyfriend in San Diego this weekend. They're going to Powder. Oh, how fun is that? They will love it. They will love it. I don't know if they still do it, but they used to give out free stuff a lot at the Padres game. Like, it depended on when it was, but they would do like it was baseball cap night or it was towel night, and they would give away free stuff. They used to do that all the time. Don't know if they still do that, but that would be really cool. Okay, so that's for the center one, so I don't have to do the center one. I'm just going to do this. This is milk chocolate is the brown color. I'll go over the colors again for you guys, so because some of you just hopped on. But let me get my candy corns. So yellow at the bottom, and then I think I have all my details. And then we can dry and we can ink everything, and then we can glue it together. Okay, so my yellow is cadmium yellow. Ooh, there's a stringy thing in that. Hang on. I don't know what it was. Probably a hair. Probably my hair. Oh, my hair. Okay, so cadmium yellow at the bottom. Now, once I put this together, you'll see, right now it doesn't really look like a candy corn, but it is. When I put the cauldron in there and I put the hands on there, you will see. Witch gnomes. Yes, witch gnome and Dracula gnome. Yes. Yes. Okay, so there's that. Let's dry everything, and we will get inking on all this. And we need to do a few dots here and there, and we are going to speckle. Okay, let me get my heat gun. Let's dry. So, hey Vicky, how are you? Let me pull this back. Just have to dry the things that we just painted. Not too much. So, and then I'm going to go right back to cutting kits. I have a friend that has a show coming up that she wasn't going to have enough kits with her laser, so I'm helping her out. And I'm also cutting some more stuff for us because we need more. And then maybe we can do the monthly kit and do the Christmas porch cleaner. The Christmas porch cleaner, I need to do it in another area because this isn't big enough for me to do the Christmas porch cleaner. This table, I would have to clear everything off the table. It would be hard. Okay, so I have some stuff on the edges. Let me just take this paper towel and let me just wipe the edges on here where my stripes are. I don't want to get this onto the ink pad. Okay. All right, so looks good. Everything looks great. I don't think I need any other details. Let's start inking everything. And let's see. Sorry, I saw a message come across the top of my iPad. You never know what's going to happen here. And thankfully, my headache is almost gone. I'm so happy. Guys, it's terrible when you can only take Tylenol. I know when people are pregnant, they can only take Tylenol, or if they're on certain medications, they can only take Tylenol. So hey, I shouldn't whine, right? But I can't take Motrin. Motrin always relieved my headaches like right away. They would be gone like within 10-15 minutes. I never had terrible headaches. Like some people have them and it's just awful. I've been really fortunate that I don't really have migraines too often. And knock on wood. Where's my wood? Where's my wood? So for me now to just be able to take Tylenol for pain or anything like that, it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks. So, okay, this is the hat, but there's going to be other stuff at the bottom, so I don't have to ink the bottom. I'm just going to ink everything here that I need to, and then we're going to start assembling, and it dropped. Missed the beginning. What are you going to do? The scarecrow that matches the pumpkin set? Yes, I do have the scarecrow, not out of 3/4 inch wood. That I don't have 3/4 inch wood that I could cut. And the scarecrow that matches the pumpkin set. I'll have to look and see which one you're talking about. Scarecrow that matches the pumpkin set. I just did a scarecrow recently, and it's 3 layers, and maybe that's the one you're talking about. I'm not sure. If you have a picture of it, send me the picture. And I can tell you yes or no. I do have a scarecrow gnome. I have a scarecrow gnome coming up. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure which ones. But I did just do one. I just did one with had a pumpkin and had the mason jar. And it is 3/4 inch when you like all the layers together. I know it. Oh, now. Oh, you're thinking the thick wood that I just did the pumpkins. Oh, that wood is hard to cut. So we did just change out the laser tube this morning. So we're cutting at a faster speed again. The 1/4 inch wood doesn't cut well that I have. The 1/4 inch wood that I got is it's good wood, but it doesn't cut well on the laser. Sometimes you get a batch that just doesn't want to cut, and we're just using it. We're using it for the pumpkins. I know what pumpkins you're talking about now. I don't know if I am. Can you make gingerbread house? Yeah, I can make them that stand up, but not thick. It's really hard. It's really hard. So ask me. Okay. All right. Send me a message so that I know what you're talking about. So like, if you have a picture, that would be great too. Sometimes I just can't remember everything that I've made. And I know that you guys see a lot of stuff out there, and so you ask me for things. Am I going to make this or that somebody else made? And I'm grateful for that, because usually it's on my list. Usually I have it on my list, and yes, I'm going to get around to making it. Sometimes I post it and I just never even get it painted. Like somebody sent me a message this morning. asking me on a kit, and it's like, I haven't painted it yet. It's so hard sometimes to find time for everything. I need one of you guys to come here and be my little painter. I'll cut out 2 of the kit, and you can paint one, and then we'll put one up for our sample. Sometimes you guys don't like that though, because you want to see the steps. You want to see all the steps. Okay, let me go over colors for you, because some of you just hopped on. The colors that I used, everything is inked now that needs to be inked. So black, of course. My orange is spice pumpkin. My purple is lavender. We mixed lavender and black to get the hat bands. This is slate gray. Warm beige for the hands and nose. Black for all these little things down here. Cadmium yellow. Our green is sour apple. And that's all the colors. That's all the colors. Okay, let's start gluing. Okay, perfect. Sent me a message. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I struggle to find 1/4 inch that will cut well. Okay, so before COVID, we were doing great. And okay, I'm just gonna start putting it together. Okay, so before COVID, we were doing great. We had a great supplier, and they were able to get all the wood that we needed. And even throughout COVID, I would stock up on it. But unfortunately, I got to a certain part in the pile of the wood. You know what? I need to change this. This is a little too dark. It's not gonna. The spider's not gonna show up. I need to paint over that a little bit. Okay, my Spidey's not going to show up on there, and I really want my spider to show up. So we got to a point where we're in the stack of wood that was in my storage, and it's no good for cutting on the laser. I'm struggling to cut it on the laser, so we don't do as many thick projects. So I did just order some more 1/4 inch MDF, and we'll see how that goes. So that's one reason we don't do a lot of thick projects, is because the laser doesn't want to cut it. And I have a whole bunch of that thick wood, so I need to figure it out. I did just change out the laser tube. We'll see how it cuts on it now. But I don't want to struggle and not have things cut out right. So my granddaughter went back to being a vet tech. So she missed animals. She's like me. She loves the animals. So Tara works for me still. My daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law works for me still. My granddaughter decided that she wanted to go back to being a vet tech. So she got a job right away. She left me. So she actually works 5 minutes from here, from my house, which is crazy. But she works for a vet just 5 minutes from my house. Okay, I'm just going to go with that purple because I did not like the darker purple. You couldn't see the cute little spider, and that's the whole point of it, is being able to see the spider, right? Okay, I'm going to keep going. So this is our little Gnome. That is our Dracula. So Dracula, let's get you put together, and then we'll glue everything after we're all done. So here's our spacers. Remember, the spacers are the ones with X's. Don't paint them. You just put them on here. They're gonna hold up the sides. Okay, so he's gonna hold the boo. So Dracula is holding the pumpkins. I'm looking at my cheat sheet. Okay, so pumpkins, and then the word boo, and then hands on each side. One hand, okay, and then shoes, and this little piece here. Okay, so this is our Dracula. That's all his pieces. Okay, let's put our witchy poo together. Here's our little witchy poo. Here's her hat. Here's the hat band. Oh, guess what? That doesn't make sense. Okay, so, and then this is purple too. Okay, we need to do a different color. What color should I do? I need to change something. I changed this because the spider wasn't going to show. She actually doesn't have a spider in there. We have to go back to our old color. Let me find my old color. I didn't need to change her color. So let's go back to the other purple because that's not going to work. Sometimes, guys, sometimes I just don't know. Okay, so I thought there was a spider on her hat, and there's not. There's a bat, but it's up at the top. Okay, so a little bit of that. We're just gonna go back to being like a purplish. Okay, a little bit more purple. Sorry. Sometimes I just don't know. Okay, so purple on here, but blackish purple, okay? All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, blackish purple. The light purple didn't work because I have the light purple, the hat band. So you don't want purple and purple together. So I did like a dark purple. Okay, let's go back. Orange would be good, but we already have the orange up here. So all right. Sometimes I just don't know, guys. All right, let me ink it. So it's kind of gray. Gray's fine, right? It's a darker gray, like a grayish purple. Yeah, it will be fine. Okay. All right, so there's that. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Here's her hair. Here's her green nose. She is holding this. Okay, so here's the confusing thing to me. There are spacers, but you really don't need spacers. There's 2 spacers. Okay, I'm probably going to eliminate one because I don't think you need 2 spacers because her hair is there. Okay, there's that. Her cauldron goes right here. We have the little trick-or-treat thing. It goes there. This is here. That's the top of that. Okay, and then hands. And then we have shoes somewhere. We have a buckle that goes up here. We have a spider that's going to go somewhere. Our spider's going to be right here. You know, you don't have to put it there. You can put it anywhere you want, okay? Spider can go anywhere, okay? There's going to be a bat at the top, and there's going to be a bat right over here where my finger is. And then we have our bases, okay? So there we go. There we go. All right, so I just like to make sure I have everything and that the colors look good before I start to glue it, because once I start to glue it, then it's kind of, you can't turn back. Okay, so let's move this. Move our board out of the way, and let's get this glued together. All right, let's glue our bases first. We have a spider under the cauldron. A spider under the cauldron? Oh, maybe I did before. Maybe you put that, put the spider on the hat. I could put the spider on the hat instead of on the shoe. I could do that. It could go up here. There we go. It could go there. Anywhere that you want to put it is absolutely fine. You can move stuff around. You don't have to do it the same as I do. You can do it your own way. Okay, we're going to glue these. They should be identical, but you know, I'm just going to kind of make sure that the slit in them is not different. And get my glue, and we're going to glue. I know, aren't they so cute? Let me go in closer now. Now, oops. Now that we are gluing together, let's go a little bit closer so you can see better. And so my big old head isn't covering everything. All right, so let's do this part first. Let's get our little bases glued together. I know, I love these. And they're actually a good value. I can't remember what I marked these at. Let me see. $7.75. And if you are purchasing on my Shopify website and you get $40 or more in purchases, you're going to get 25% off of your order. So if you were to purchase $40, it's going to cost you $30, which is great. Okay, let's take some of this stuff off and let's start gluing together. So tomorrow's the last day on that. So let me just pop that in there. Let me just pop the one for the witchy poo. Let me pop that right in here. Let me just paste that so So you have that. There you go. How fun is this? I love this. Hey guys, if you are not a designer, please sprinkle. I would love if you would share my video, because that's how we get it out to more people. Okay, so the more people that see this, the more people that will join our page. It helps my business so much. And also it gets you in on the drawing. So I'm going to be drawing tonight. After this is all done tonight, I will draw someone's name for a Happy Mail. So they will get one of these fun little kits. So make sure that you sprinkle, and make sure that you put that you sprinkled, so that I know, because sometimes it's hard for me to go back and see all that. So I will draw tonight. Okay, let's see what I do. Oh, I'm like, where does this go? Who's on first? All right, there's our little mustachio. And then the nose. I love this. This is so cute. We're gonna speckle it, because I think it needs speckles. I really do think it needs speckles, because sometimes you just need something, right? That's gonna go under the pumpkins. Even though, you know, I always assemble it to make sure I am not missing something, because what if I was missing something? Then I'd have to like search down on the floor, because, you know, the dogs take off with stuff sometimes if it's down on the floor. But I do like to assemble it first, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything, or I have another chance to change the colors, because sometimes you put it together and it's like, oh, that doesn't look right. You want it to look right, right? So thank you for sprinkling, guys. I appreciate it. And I know I can just look and see who did, but sometimes it doesn't show up. Like if you have a private page, it doesn't always show that you sprinkled. All right. We're almost there on this one. And then what I do is I always go back. Things just kind of sliding around. You know, they're moving a little bit because I'm pressing on stuff. I want to go back and make sure everything is lined up. Okay, so oh my gosh, this guy is so adorable. I love this little Dracula. He is just so cute. Make sure he's like holding these right. He's kind of lopsided. Make sure everything is lined up here. Okay, looks good, looks good. And then there's a little area down here at the bottom that's going to slide into this. Okay, so you want to make sure that the shoes are up far enough. Which is hands supposed to be green? No, they're not. Actually, her hands were not green in the picture. If you want to make yours green, you can. But in my sample that the artist created, they are not. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to just do mine like this. If you want to do them green, you can. You can totally do them green. It is up to you. That's, you know what, that's the great part about this. If I wanted to do them green, I could do them green. I just chose to do them regular. Okay, here's the hair. All right. There's my hair, her hair. There's my witchy poo's hair, and that's the hat brim part, right? Is that the brim? And then the hat band. And then we have the buckle, and I'm going to put it to the side. I don't usually put it in the center. Oopsie. There we go. It'll be fine. Don't worry about that glue. And then let's put the spider up here. We can put it like right close to the top. That would be perfect, right? We'll put him right at the top. Kind of little at an angle, and then we'll put the back going the other direction right here. Or should we do it here? Let's do it here on that part. Okay. And then nose is green. It's easier for me to just stand up. Sorry guys. Nose is green. I actually missed a little bit underneath there. Let me take this off really quick. I need to paint a little bit better under where the nose is. I should have painted my gray better. Let me grab my gray. And let's just slide this down for a second. I didn't get all the way to the side with my gray. And let me just try this really quick. So it was showing, when I put the nose down, it was showing. Yeah, I know. You can do it if you want it to match the nose. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So there we go. All right, now we can do this. The bare wood was showing, and I'm like, oh no. Okay, put that back where it goes, and then I got some glue on there. Oops. Got glue on here. I was like, I'm just pulling this off of here. Sometimes you just have to fix things, right? Okay, there's the nose. Stay. I'll go back and I'll fix stuff. Okay, and the hands. Okay, so like I said, I'm just putting one spacer in the center. You don't need both spacers. We're gonna do, this is gonna go right in the center. Little cauldron, and it says trick or treat on it. And it has some green at the top where the witches brew. And see how when we cover this, then the little candy corns look how they're supposed to look. Before, it just kind of looked like a little blob. Just a tiny bit of glue on there. A little bit of glue on this part. Not a lot. Okay. And then the hands. Okay. So make sure you get that lined up. Hands and then feet. And we're going to speckle this. So speckling just kind of gives it a little more dimension, gives it a little more charm. I like them speckled. Sometimes I say I'm going to speckle and I forget. And you're probably like, Darlene, you said you were going to speckle. And I'm like, oh gosh. Sometimes the squirrels are just going crazy, right? So I can't control the squirrels in my life. They get out of control sometimes. Okay, this little bat can go wherever you want it. I'm looking to see, it's on her hair on the sample. Let's scooch this down just a little bit. And then let's just put it, there's one up there though. You know what? Let's just slide that a little bit. Let's put it on the other side. Okay. So wherever you want to put it is fine. Okay, and now we're going to speckle. Okay, if you need to fix anything, you can move it around, make sure it's lined up. This is not lined up, so make sure this is lined up so that your hat is lined up with the top. Okay, everything looks good. I know, isn't it so cute? It'd be cute as an ornament. It sure would. If I could shrink it down, maybe I could shrink this down. Do you want me to try to shrink it down a little bit and make an ornament? It would be really cute on a tree. You love them both. Dracula he's a pretty adorable, isn't he? Okay, let's speckle. So we have to take these off at the table, and we have to bring in some paper so that my table doesn't get all icky. So I usually just save my paper towels. I reuse them. I reuse my little stuff because I haven't got my poster board out here like I should, right? Okay, let me bring in some more. I know, I just need a piece of poster board. I just don't have room for everything. Okay, there's that. Here's this. Here's our pieces. We're going to speckle with black and white. White and black. You can have Sir Wheel for school. I know, exactly. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great if I could actually do that? All right, do I have water? Please. Oh, I have like a little tiny bit of water. I need some water for the squirrels are crazy. There's always squirrels in my life. Thank you guys. I love them too, and they're so easy. You saw how easy they were. These are posted on my page. They'll be there for a while. It's only July, so don't stress. You do not have to get everything right away, but I do have to show you things right away. So just know that when I show it to you, it doesn't mean you have to run up and grab it right then. It's going to be there. Okay, we cut them as you order. So When I set up a listing, I set it up as having 999 because that's just easy for me. So, oops, I need to fix that too. Let me just see if there's anything else that I need to fix. I set it up so there's 999 quantity. Well, it really means I'm just setting it up so it doesn't ever run out. I don't have to redo it. But, guys, this might not have gotten washed properly. It's a little bit hard to pull back the bristles. Like maybe somebody didn't wash it properly. I'm gonna have to get me a new toothbrush. That was kind of a dud. Let's try it again. There's not enough paint coming out. There we go. There we go. Okay. It was really solid in the center. I had to get it going. Okay, so all I did was I put my paintbrush into the water and then I tapped it onto the paper towel. We're going to add some more white in a moment. Okay, so this one's fine. It was the other one that must not have gotten washed. Okay, in the water, on the paper towel. In the paint, on the paper towel. And then I put in the water and then on the paper towel. Okay, just like that. Are you going to do the white dots? I can do white dots. Yeah, I should do white dots on there too. Let's do this first and then I'll go back and I'll do some white dots. I think it's really cute with the little white dots. Okay, let me put little speckles here and there. Yeah, I can do the white dots. Our do it with paint. Okay, how about that? A lot of times I'll grab my paint brush or my paint pen, but let's do it with our paint. Okay, I need a little more white. I'm not happy about my white. I might need to get another paintbrush out if this doesn't work. Or another toothbrush out. Okay, let's try it again. I didn't have enough water, I think. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing it. Okay, all right, so I think that's going to be enough. Let's try it and let's do some white dots on there. Okay, move my paintbrushes, my toothbrushes. I'm going to grab a Clorox wipe my finger off because I'm all messy. I love them both too. Thank you for the reminder, Cheryl. You know me. You know that I need reminders. And it will look really cute with the white dots. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to get some fresh white paint because that one has little black dots in it. Okay, let's try this really quickly. And then I'm going to get my stylus. Isn't it cute though? I just love it. I love the gnomes. They're one of my favorite things to make. And yet, I really just like garden gnomes. You know, when you see somebody that has a bazillion garden gnomes, that, I don't know, I just don't like the garden gnomes. But I love these cute little gnomies. I think they're so sweet. Okay, let me move this. And then I'm going to be looking at my little cheat sheet. And you know what? There are some little bubbles from the green too. So maybe we need to do that too. Like some little dots with the green. Let me grab a little brush that I can do that with. Okay, so around the cauldron, there's actually some little drops of green. Some little bubbles of green. So that would be our little green potion or whatever that's bubbling out of there, and it's just kind of going down like this. Okay. You can add as much or as little as you want. All right. Who has seen the cute little baskets? I had them all cut out, and then it's so funny. There's a basket that's interchangeable. And I had it all cut out, ready to go. And then one of my friends did it the other day. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to wait another day or so. But now I see that they have a mini one of the little baskets. And so I think it's time to start cutting them and getting them ready. Isn't that cute? That is so stinking cute. And you can put some white at the bottom. Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? We're going to use our little stylus and put some white. I know, I just love them. Let me just go a little bit closer, and I'm going to move this down so you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to scooch it over so that my head's not in the way. Okay, so you can use a stylus to do your little white dots, and I did not need that much black paint. Okay, so you're just going to do like, it's usually like 3 of the dots together wherever you decide to put them. And I'm trying hard not to put my hand in the green dots. All right, let's see. Where else did... Okay, and on the foot, like a little... It's like a little thing like this. Like a little half thing. Like that. Like a little swoop. Swoosh. A swoosh. There you go. Like a little swoosh. Okay, where else? Where else do I need them? I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. There's some on the hair. All right, some on the hair over here. In Manitoba, you had garden gnomes. Oh, you did? You're one of those? You're one of those that had the garden gnomes? Oh my goodness. I'm teasing. I'm teasing because I walk past people's houses and I'm like, oh my goodness, they have so many gnomies. Okay, that's probably enough on there. And you know what? Her shoes are a little crooked. Let me fix that. Okay. All right. She looks cute like that. What do you think? I think she looks pretty darn cute. Just like that. Oh, and her nose has a little swoosh on it. Yeah. So we'll do our little swoosh. Just like that. Okay. I think that just kind of adds to it. What do you think? Whoops, that's way too close. That's way too close. I think that adds to it. Okay, you can see it better right there. Right there. And you don't like the gnome eyes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird, some of the gnomes that have their eyes. I totally agree. I totally agree. Okay, so we've got to do our little dots. And it's just a set of 3 dots. And then, let's see, over here. And then on the cape, his cape. And then on the other side of this right here. And then a swoosh on the nose. And you know what? You can do as much or as little as you want. You don't have to do all this. Okay? It's totally up to you. On his little beard mustache. Sorry. And then on the B part, on the boo. All right. Yeah, I always appreciate you guys helping me remember these things, because sometimes, you know, like, I mean, my head was hurting me before, so I wasn't thinking about this part, and I'm feeling so much better. I think the Tylenol kicked in, and I'm going to be able to go right back to work, getting more stuff cut out. Okay, let me make sure. Oh, there's a little bit here. So right there, and then over here. And I think that we're good. Oh, no, on the pumpkins. There's some on the pumpkins. So I'm just using a little stylus. If you're wondering what I'm using, I have a little stylus. A stylus has metal ends on it. You can get these from the Dollar Tree or from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, any of those places. You're supposed to around this tree stump house and behind the tree stump rabbit apartment building. On the mountain, a bear was coming out of the cave with a cup. Oh, how cute! Eyes on the spider. Oh, I could do eyes on the spider. It doesn't have it on there, but I could do it. I can totally do eyes on the spider. Yep, I can do that. We'll do little white eyes. Should we do white eyes? Probably, huh? Do white eyes on the spider for sure. Should we do eyes on our bat? We could do eyes on the bat. You guys, you can just keep adding. Oh, it's kind of small. I don't think I can do it on the bat. Okay, I think I'm going to stop. I think we're good to go right there. Okay, I think we've done enough. Let me go ahead and let me dry this really quickly so I don't touch it. And then we can put in the base. So let's just dry all this. Thank you, guys. I think they're super cute. I think they turned out nice. I'm excited. I can't wait to put them with all my other stuff out there. But then I always have to give them up. I don't keep this stuff. I sell it at my craft show. Yeah, I just make stuff. I make stuff and sell. I get to keep it and enjoy it for a little while. Okay, I do glue my bases on because I've told you before, it's like the worst thing when I get to a craft show and I can't find a base. So I glue my bases on. I'm just going to put some glue right there and just stick this right in there. And try to get it even. All right, you want it to stand. Okay, looks good, looks good. Sometimes I'll even put some glue at the back. Oops, you know what? This one actually needs to be turned. Sorry. So this one, we'll turn it like that. Sometimes I'll put some glue right at the back, or I'll even hot glue it. Like I'll put a little line of glue right here and then use my finger to go along that to just kind of get it right down in that crease. Okay, so now that one's standing. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, make sure it didn't glue to the bottom of the of the table too, though. This one, the base is a little bit looser. What I'll do is I'll tighten it up. It depends on which wood I use, guys. I have two different sources of my MDF, and because I want to make sure that I don't run out. And so one of them is just slightly a different thickness, just slightly. Okay, all right. Let me put you up to myself. So oh, super late. It's okay. Yeah. Look at the replay. Definitely. Have you gotten kickbacks from Facebook, from people commenting or sharing? Not at all. Never. Never, ever, ever. I think that's fake. I think they don't do that anymore. I think they don't care because they just want more and more people to watch. So I have never had them say anything about that. I've never been on suspension for saying that, which is good. Okay, let me put you myself so you can actually see the front of this. There we go. Here's our cute little gnomies. What I'll do is I'll make sure that they don't wobble. I'm going to tighten up the base so it's not as open because the thickness is different on this one. So let me just go a little bit closer. Let's get a little bit closer to our cute little gnomies. Aren't they so sweet? So we have our Dracula that's holding a little thing, and it's starting to droop a little bit. I'll have to lay it back down. It says boo on the pumpkins, and then our witchy poo has the cauldron that says trick or treat. Okay, let me see. Hang on a second. I thought that you meant I misread that, Cheryl. Have I gotten any kickbacks? I thought you meant had I gotten in trouble. Okay. Yes, I do. I'm on the bonus program. So sorry, I had to think about that. Yes, I'm on the bonus program with Facebook. So I've earned about $300 for like 2 weeks, which is not bad for just doing my thing, for just doing what I'm doing. So yes. And Laura got her order. Yay! Oh, and yeah, and Laura was one of the people that got some take note paste. You're welcome. I had to figure out what you meant, Cheryl. Sorry, I'm going to blame it on the headache. I'm going to blame that one on the headache. All right, guys. I think that these are just the cutest. And that's way too close, Darlene. I just think they're just the cutest. What do you think? Okay. All right, I'm going to go. I will see you tomorrow. I hope that you have a good evening. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.